Hey beautiful, welcome back to my tarot channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Roya. I'm an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now, guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about your future spouse. Today we have a channeled messages from your future spouse reading, something that I do every single month. And yeah, let's see what your future spouse, what their higher self has to share with you today, what you need to know. And as always, of course, it's gonna be a candle wax reading. Now, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this is pile 3. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal one, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what channeled messages does your future spouse have for you. Let's start straight away. I have your candle right here. Alright, so as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment and then let's see what messages we have for you regarding the question channeled messages from your future spouse. Okay, the first message, my dear, I'm getting, I feel like this is for you, like your future spouse is directing this to you, and it's that I'm hearing have trust. Maybe some of you guys right now are at a place in your life in which maybe something is a little bit uncertain, or you're waiting, but life is not really working out the way you would like it to. And your future spouse's message in here is very clear. They want you to have trust in the journey. Even if something is not going the way we expected it to, that doesn't mean that we are away from the path that we want, or that things will not turn out good for us, you know? So someone needs to, I would say, strengthen their trust regarding life and where it's heading, you know? Excuse me. Okay, this is interesting. Your future spouse is actually sharing with me something very private. What I'm seeing is that at this time in your future spouse's life, and it doesn't matter whether you have met them or not, what's happening in their life right now is that I would say they're going into solitude a little bit. This person is taking a lot of time for themselves, and I feel like there's something very actually like important happening. You know, like in the hermit mode, when someone really creates a space for themselves, you know, maybe even distance themselves a little bit from outside energies to really understand their own energy. You know, sometimes you have to silence the noise to understand yourself better, right? Because if there's so much distraction, sometimes it can be very difficult to have a moment for yourself. And I feel like your future spouse is going through something very similar, and I find it very interesting that they are incorporating this into this reading. You know, it's very important for your future spouse for some reason to share this with you, that right now for them it's a very crucial time, but it's all about themselves, you know? Maybe some of you guys haven't met your future spouse yet and you're waiting and you're asking yourself why it's taking so much time. Maybe that's why they're bringing this message in, so they can make you aware of the fact that right now in their life, you know, there's something that they need to take care of, or they just need this time by themselves. It's very, very important. Or maybe for those of you guys who know this person already and you feel like they have distanced themselves a little bit, it's because of this reason, you know, it's very important for them to do that because they're doing some self development, I would say, or maybe even some healing, you guys. It can even be that strong. But it has nothing to do with you. It's really all about, you know, their own journey, I would say. I'm hearing they're cutting off things out of their lives. Okay. Your future spouse wants you to know that. Wow, oh my goodness. I heard a soul connection cannot be destroyed. Wow, this is a strong message. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, your future spouse wants you to know that there is indeed a soul connection between you guys. And it cannot be, yeah, disturbed or destroyed by anyone. What I also find very interesting, my dear Pile 1, I'm getting a lot of protective energy coming through from your future spouse, and I'm actually receiving a very interesting message. I heard that your future spouse has always taken the role of the protector when it comes to you. And why I find this so interesting is because I see this being something that's truly like a soul contract, you know. It's not only connected to this lifetime, but especially for those of you guys who believe in past life, I see them taking on this role of your protector in many different scenarios and many different lives, you know. No matter the dynamic between you guys, no matter whether in one lifetime you guys were having a platonic relationship or even a romantic relationship, they always took the protector role. There is a deep, deep care for you that they have. And I feel like when you meet this person in this lifetime as well, for those who haven't met them, you're gonna see that this protective energy that they have, it's something that you gonna, and I'm hearing welcome a lot, because you're gonna love that about them, you know, you're gonna love that. I'm hearing this person, they show how much they care about you through their actions. And they don't joke around when it comes to the well-being of their loved ones. Oh my goodness. Wow, I heard something very sweet. Your future spouse wants you to know that they're gonna protect you from the shadows. I'm hearing they are your light. They are this light keeping the shadows away from you. Your future spouse wants you to know that this connection between you guys is one that is sacred. It is sacred and it's very rare, I'm hearing as well. And they honor this connection. I'm hearing they honor you. Wow, I see two people hugging each other. But when they hug each other, I see two green lights igniting in their heart space. And I see those two green lights connecting, like becoming one. While your future spouse is sharing something very intimate here, my dear, I truly feel like you have a very, very strong heart-to-heart connection with your significant other. You're not just gonna marry someone that's gonna be, like someone you're gonna have a good connection with, but I truly feel like this is someone you're having a soul connection with, something very major. Yeah, this is strong, my dear Palawan. This is very strong. And I feel like there is a reason why your future spouse is creating a space in which they're sharing these messages with us. Maybe someone needs a confirmation. Maybe someone really needs to hear those messages, because I feel like we got a lot of messages which weren't like a direct message from them to me, but more so like an insight that they shared regarding your connection. And there is a reason why. Yeah, you were meant to hear these messages today. So, my dear Palawan, this is all I have for you guys for today. Now, if you would like to claim this energy for yourself, let's go with a white emoji. Drop any white emoji of your choice, such as a white heart or a white flower, wherever you would like to, in the comment section below. If you would like to claim this energy for yourself. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal one, take care, my dear. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse. Let's start straight away. I have your candle right here. Let me light it up for you guys. Okay. So, as always, my dear, as always, please give me a moment. And then let's see what messages we have for you regarding the question. What channeled messages does your future spouse, have for you? What do you need to know? Okay. Your future spouse wants you to know that they admire you. They admire you so, so much. And I'm hearing, where should I start? That's so sweet. Your future spouse wants you to know that there are so many things that they're proud of, that you should be proud of when it comes to yourself. And one thing that your future spouse would like to say is they admire your wisdom. I'm hearing you are wise beyond your years, and They know how precious wisdom is, something that maybe nowadays a lot of people don't really pay a lot of attention to because like it's a very materialistic kind of world, right? A very superficial kind of world. But for your future spouse, knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, these are such important things that I'm hearing are very rare. Like it is not that common to come across these traits. And for your future spouse, you're someone who embodies that. And maybe you're watching this and you're just like, well, I don't think I'm that intelligent, or I don't think that I'm that wise. Well, maybe this is how you perceive yourself, but we are looking into your future spouse here. And, sometimes human beings tend to underestimate themselves, right? Because very often we may more so pay attention to the things that we're not good at than the things that we're good, right? Or sometimes our weaknesses may stick with us much stronger than our strength. And your future spouse here is making you aware, making you aware of how incredible you are. And they want you to know that one of the first things they will notice about you, or they noticed about you, as always, take it how it resonates, because some of you guys may have already met your future spouse, others not. But one of the first things they will notice about you is how deep you are, like it already starts with a simple conversation. When your future spouse has a conversation with you, even if you guys start off with a conversation with a topic that's actually not that big of a deal, or it's a very simple conversation, very fast it will turn into a very deep conversation, and it will also get, I'm hearing, very philosophical. And this is something your future spouse loves about your dynamic, because not only does your connection run deep, but your minds, they also connect very deeply. And it's something that this person is not only greatly grateful for, but they also admire that so much in you, because they haven't come across many people with whom they have a maybe mental connection, and with you it really stands out. And the mental connections may be something that a lot of people don't really think about at first, because our world is more so emphasizing the physical connection, right? But a mental connection for many people can be more intimate than a physical connection will ever be. And I really see that it is a big deal for your future spouse. And that's also why I feel like emphasizing it so much. Your future spouse wants you to know that what they love about your connection so much is that I'm hearing it's a fair connection. Now, let me explain what they mean by that. This is a connection in which everyone is seen, everyone is heard, everyone receives, everyone gives, It is very balanced out, it's very fair. It's not like one person is getting their, life sucked out of them, and then the other person doesn't do anything. It's just very, like, passive. No, this is truly both of you guys coming together, working together on such a beautiful connection, and it is something that both of you guys willingly want to do, coming back to the example with the give and take, it's not like both of you guys are going to write down on the calendar, okay, the last person who gave the other was me, so now it is your turn. No, that's not the thing. Both of you guys, you intuitively do what brings a lot of harmony and balance to this union, and it is always very equal. And I think this is something that both of you guys really love about your energy, about your dynamic, about the way you guys work beautifully together. Okay, another message. Your future spouse wants you to know that they love your fire. They love the passion that they are so lucky to experience and to witness firsthand. I feel like, my dear pal, too, you truly are a very passionate individual. You have a lot of drive, a lot of fire within you, and whether you're aware of this or not, but this fire that you have within yourself is actually very inspiring to other people. And of course, especially because we're talking about your future spouse here, it's very inspiring to them. I'm hearing I'm safe. I always feel safe with you. Yeah, that's truly something I feel like is a pretty like big thing in your relationship, and it's the fact that both of you guys feel so safe with the other person, and I'm hearing like a safe haven, together. Yeah, I just saw two people literally holding their hands and holding onto each other firmly. A very deep connection. Yeah, this is going to be a very generous connection. I already talked about it a little bit in the sense that a lot of give and take, but for me, this generosity is, yeah, it's also talking about your personalities. Both of you guys, you're coming through with a very abundant energy, and you want to, yeah, make the other person a part of that. I truly feel like, my dear pal, too, you guys are very compatible because in many ways you guys are very similar. You're gonna get each other. It's gonna be very easy for you guys to understand the other person. Yeah. Also, okay, I feel like that your future spouse is kind of giving us this insight. Um, Regarding like arguments, I really feel like you and your future spouse, sometimes some couples may get very explosive and very disrespectful with each other when they have a very strong argument, right? Because of like the emotions and all that. But I truly feel like for you and your future spouse, even if you have an argument, which is something very natural to every relationship, you gotta stay very respectful. That's gonna be on like on an eye level. You never want to put each other down, no matter the circumstance. Whether you guys are laughing with each other or maybe argument with each other, it doesn't matter. An argument does not mean that you guys you're starting to judge the other person or you're starting to put the other person down. Absolutely not. This is not the energy that you and your future spouse have. This deep respect, this deep love that you have for each other, it's always going to be present. Even if you find yourself in a misunderstanding, it doesn't matter. Respect and love, I'm hearing above all. All right, my dear pal 2, this is all I have for you guys for today. Now, if you would like to claim this energy for yourself, let's go with a red emoji. Drop any red emoji of your choice, such as a red heart, in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy for yourself. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload and you pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 2, take care, my dear. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what channeled messages do we have for you from your future spouse? What do you need to know? Let's start straight away. All right. So as always, my dear, please give me a moment. And then let's see what messages we have for you regarding the question. What channeled messages does your future spouse have for you? Let's see, let's see. All right. Okay. My dear pal 3, your future spouse wants you to know that this relationship will be very transformative in your life. And that's truly like on multiple levels. For some of you guys, maybe you already met them and you're very aware of this. For others, maybe you haven't met them. And therefore they want to kind of prepare you, I would say, for that. But this relationship will bring a lot of changes with them. Your life will not be the same when you enter this relationship and when you, say yes to it, you know. I feel like it's not only you, it's also your future spouse. It's kind of like this relationship is supposed to be transformational for both of you guys. And when I say on multiple levels, I really mean it. So, I mean, obviously, you know, you will probably change your home. You know, of course, you will move in with them, which will bring change with it, right? For some of you guys, it could even be a pretty huge move. Maybe literally to a different place, even. For others of you, maybe it's more so about the adjustments that you have to do. For some, maybe you're going to change something in your career, or maybe you're gonna even, let me see. Yeah, I feel like a lifestyle. It can even be a change of lifestyle, to be honest. Your future spouse could open you up to a whole new lifestyle. You could start living very differently from how you're living right now. And I see you having a lot of joy for that. You know, it's not like something you don't want to do. No, I'm hearing a change for the better, or a change that you're gonna welcome, you know. Okay, this is interesting. I'm receiving, oh my goodness, excuse me, I think I moved the camera a little bit. So as I was saying, I'm receiving a very interesting message. It's kind of like your future spouse is sharing with us a little bit who they are. Maybe someone came into this reading wanting to get insights. Maybe you came in with the intention of getting to know more about your future spouse. Now, one thing, my dear, that I'm receiving regarding your future spouse is they're very good with money. Your future spouse is someone who understands. I'm hearing that money is energy and that money is something that is a tool, you know? They don't see money as anything evil, but actually as something that can bring a lot of good with it, you know, if we use it correctly. But it's not necessarily that only. I feel like your future spouse, as I said, generally speaking, they're very good with money. This is someone who knows how to make money, how to invest money, you know, and I'm hearing even how to spend and save it. So that's interesting. But yeah, it seems like someone who I'm hearing who knows how to deal with finance. It doesn't have to be connected to the career at all, you know, it can just be something that in their private life speaking, they just have learned, but that's what I'm getting here. Okay, I'm receiving a very interesting message. Your future spouse is actually sharing something with us regarding their current situation. And what I'm receiving is okay, listen closely. Your future spouse, my dear pile. Wow, okay. Pile 3 is right now actually, I'm hearing dealing with an issue. So there is something in their life that they trying to solve, I'm hearing. Something which has been, yeah, stressing them out for quite a long time. It has nothing to do with you and it's nothing with your relationship, but it's just, you know, sometimes we just go through certain things and we have to figure something out. I feel like this person may have had some kind of burden in their life for quite a long time, and right now they are all about, yeah, solving that. And it's taking quite a lot of energy from them. But they are on a good path. They're definitely doing the right thing, and I'm hearing they're dealing with it the correct way, and soon it will be a thing of the past. Okay, this is like such a random message, but let me tell you, your future spouse is truly a very hardworking individual. Okay, for someone, all right, okay. For someone watching this, this is a very specific message. I have to emphasize that. But for someone watching, especially for those of you guys who haven't met this person yet, I see you being very impatient, or impatient is not the right word. I mean, I feel like you have been patient, you know? Your future spouse wants you to know that even if you feel like you have been waiting quite a long time and it can be difficult to understand from your view, but the energies actually are bringing you guys together. I'm hearing at the right time. Your future spouse wants you to know that. But once again, it's a very specific message, so yeah, if it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm receiving another message, my dear, and this is for those of you guys who came in with the intention of getting to know more about your future spouse. What I'm getting is that your future spouse is one that, yeah, okay, they're one, or they're a person who values knowledge a lot, you know, information. I feel like this is a very knowledge, like thirsty kind of person. they always like to expand their information, their horizon. They always like to get to know more things, see more things, learn more things, experience more. This is someone who definitely always has to feed their mind, you know. So it could be the case that this person is someone who reads a lot, or they watch a lot of documentations. I just see them always, you know, their mind is like a sponge and it always needs to um, get soaked with information. It is truly something that brings them so much joy, and you're gonna see that in them, you know. And therefore your future spouse is gonna be a lot very knowledgeable. And if you are someone who likes to learn, who likes to always listen to interesting things, interesting facts or information, then I feel like from your future spouse you're actually gonna learn a lot of things, my dear. If this is your cup of tea, then your future spouse is a great, yeah, great match to it. Okay, for someone watching, I'm getting a very interesting message. Your future spouse wants you to have more fun. Maybe for some of you guys, lately it has been a little bit stressful, or maybe you were a little bit or a lot busy actually. And your future spouse wants you to not forget that, yes, of course, we have to take care of the things that we have to take care of, but they want you to also not forget to have fun. So, this is very dear to them, my dear. Do something good for yourself, okay? Make sure that you take good care of yourself, but also that you have fun, you know, whatever fun means to you. Not for everyone, fun means going out with their friends. For others, maybe that looks very different, but they want you to recharge your energy a little bit. Because I feel like you have not necessarily neglected yourself, but mm, I feel like you really need more attention, you know? Yeah, you need to raise your vibration more or do more things that fill you with joy at this time. And they want to see that. They want to see you having a good time. It's very important to them. Doesn't want to turn off. All right, so my dear pile 3, this is all I have for you guys for today. Now, if you would like to claim this energy for yourself, let's go with a blue emoji. Drop any blue emoji of your choice, such as a blue heart or a blueberry, whatever you would like to, in the comment section below if you would like to claim this energy for yourself. As always, if you haven't, I also invite you to subscribe to the channel. If you do, my dear, don't forget to hit the bell, because otherwise you may not get notified when I upload any pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, as always, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. My beautiful pal 3. Take care, my dear.